First of all, thank you very much. My name is Feta, the Member of Parliament, Ivory Division East Constituency, the Chairperson of West Nile Parliamentary Caucus, the Deputy Committee Chairperson of Competitive Environment and Natural Resources. Today, we have marked the beginning of yet another journey. Today, we are going to launch our campaigns for retaining the flag of the National Resistance Movement in the forthcoming NRM primary elections. In 2020, I was elected as the flag bearer for the National Resistance Movement in Ivory Division East constituency. I went with that flag to defend it in the general elections. I won the elections overwhelmingly with a difference of over 5,500. I have worked for 4 years in a very vibrant leadership strides for the people of Ivory Division East, for the people of MEDIA-Robsyiti, for the people of West Nile, but the country as all. I've been representing the people of Uganda on the African Parliamentary Union, among us the 8 members of parliament that represent Uganda in African Parliament. I've been the chairperson of MEDIA-Robsyiti Roads Committee. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of Uganda, to thank the people of West Nile, but specifically to thank the people of Ivory Division East for entrusting me with their mandate that has made me the opportunity, has given me the opportunity to fly the flag of NRM, to fly the flag of Uganda continentally. I have come here yet again to seek their support to fly the NRM flag once again in the forthcoming NRM primary elections. We have been duly nominated. We have been flagged off for the race. I will be launching my campaign activities today in Ivory Division East. We are starting a journey to go and assure the people of what we have been able to do, that battle we have done, and we will be continuing with our journey to the 230 cells of Ivory Division East, the 30 wards of Ivory Division East, the 4 former sub-counties of Ivory Division East. What did we promise to do? We promised we would work on stable and reliable electricity. As we speak today, we have 160 megawatts of stable and industrial reliable electricity in the West Nile. We promised that once that power is there, we would work very hard to ensure that we have infrastructure that takes this power to the people. These two activities could not go concurrently because they needed the resources. Now we have achieved 289 kilometer infrastructure of high voltage transmission from Kole to Gulu, from Gulu to Oluyo, from Oluyo to Nebi, from Nebi to Arua. In West Nile now we have 160 megawatts, but because of challenges of distribution infrastructure, there is now what is called deemed capacity, because actually what is called suppressed demand. The suppressed demand is arising from the people who want power, but between them and high voltage transmission there's no infrastructure. So what do we need? We need a medium voltage transmission, we need a low voltage transmission. These two things we have not done. We have delivered high voltage transmission, we have delivered bulk power, but we don't have medium voltage transmission, we don't have low voltage transmission. This is what we're going to pursue in the 12th Parliament. 2, in 2020, when we started the campaign in the new constituency, I promised the people that my role would be to lobby to ensure that one of the 4 health center 3s, Naive East, is elevated into health center 4. As we speak today, Orivu Health Center 3 has been elevated to Health Center 4 through a process. In 2023-24 financial year, we lobbied for 500 million shillings from government through Ministry of Health. Now that money has constructed a maternity ward, a befitting maternity ward in Orevo, which has kick-started the process of elevating that facility into health center 4. Whatever we promise, we deliver. So what is pending in that health center 4 are a few things. One, now we have a maternity ward, but we don't have a general ward. We don't have OPD. We don't have operating theater. We don't have ambulance. We need the equipment. We need staff. We need the medical doctor there. So these 6 things are what we're going to pursue in the 12th Parliament. It is one of the reasons why we are now seeking the mandate of the voters for re-election. Number 3, education. In our manifesto for education, I told the people, the policy provides that every sub-county should have a secondary school. We have a secondary school in Arroy, we have Michu Secondary School, we have Aliba Seed Secondary School, constructed by government. The money has been appropriated from Parliament, passing through Parliament to local government. The project is being implemented. The contractor is handing over that facility soon to Arua City. 2, Manebe Sub-County has St. George's College on Bachi. Oluko has Muni Girls. It has been that didn't have a secondary school. So the churches offered land. The Catholic Church offered land at All Saints, which land was not as required. Then the Ibiri Church of Uganda offered land through Church of Uganda. They offered 4 acres, now it is 5 acres. We have been able to acquire a seed secondary school called Luvu Seed Secondary School, where about 3.2 billion shillings is going to be spent. Now, additionally in education, we chose to pursue welfare of teachers. We have distributed iron seats from OPM through lobbying in very many primary schools to improve staff facilities, to ensure that staff have houses, the staff have facilities that can accommodate them. In Imichu Primary School, we have given 132 iron seats to construct staff houses. In Arroy Primary School, we have given 166 iron seats. In the Alivu Primary School, we have given 30 iron seats that have constructed a staff house. In Ariavus Community Primary School, 100 iron seats. In Oracle Primary School, 200 iron seats. In the Ombachi Primary School, St. Kizito, they invited the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister has pledged to deliver 200 iron seats, which are now in the opium stores. In the Dadam, we have in the Odulua Primary School, we have delivered the 53 iron seats that have roofed staff house 2 in 1. Ombokoro Primary School, we have given 220 iron seats. In the Orevo, the primary school is called Odravkop. We have delivered 73 iron seats. In Yanie Primary School, we have delivered 40 iron seats. In Erike Primary School, we have delivered 40 iron seats. I also lobbied for iron seats for a church. A parish priest house has been roofed with about 72 iron seats. All these have come from the center, not from my pocket, through lobbying, through Ministry of Northern Uganda, through OPM. We have had infrastructure in primary schools. In Odravo Cop Primary School in Dadam, we have constructed two block classrooms for children. In the Elako, it is in Lufe. In another primary school there, the classroom blocks have been constructed, 2 of them in 2 financial years, to improve the infrastructure facility. So education has moved on very well. 4 is water. As we are in the city, the mandate of clean water shifts to National Water and Sewage Corporation. National Water and Sewage Corporation has been having challenges of resources, and they have extended the water lines in about 10 kilometers only in about 4 years. But we have been able to get water from other sources. One, there is a project called the Nexus Green. Through Nexus Green, we have drilled a borehole that's going to be powered and distributed through the community in Imichu. Bora area is going to be distributed. And actually, as you speak now, the water lines are already being distributed. In Iluvu Seed, we have drilled a borehole in Iluvu Seed. in the money. In the money, there is a water source being drilled under CDAP. The CDAP is the Community Development Action Plan under Ministry of Energy. All these things have come from the Committee of Environment and Natural Resources, where I'm a deputy committee. Now, when you come to infrastructure, we've had challenges here, even nationally. Here we've had challenges because the city didn't have road equipment, so we had always had to hire. Nationally, government brought a policy of mainstreaming UNRWA into the ministry. So this process is slowed down infrastructure development. However, we have been able to lobby 500 million shillings, which is constructing a box culvert on Woko. The access between Ochoko, Dubai, through Mone to Arua town is going to have a box culvert constructed. The funding is coming from Ministry of Energy through the Committee of Environment and Natural Resources. On that road also, we're doing a 2-kilometer first-class marathon under Ministry of Energy, and that money is appropriated by the Committee of Environment and Natural Resources that I hate. Lastly, electricity, rural electricity. This bulk power we were talking about here does not have infrastructure. But what actions have we taken? Between Bora down to Riki, we have mapped the entire place. We have mapped how electricity is going to go to health facilities, to primary schools, to secondary schools, to trading centers, to worship places. All that document is in place. As I speak here, we are going to implement a 2-kilometer power line between Abbey Farm and Ombidendria Health Center 3. That will mark the close of our work for this town. Then we will embark on the rest of the projects immediately after elections. Now, the last component I want to speak about is what is called the corporate social responsibility. This is not the core role of a member of parliament, but it is what now the community or the public uses to measure if this is a good member of parliament or not. At least every church, every worship place in my constituency, I have touched. Others I have given 50 iron seats. Others I have given 100 bags of cement. Others I have given 100 bags of cement. Others I have given 200. Others I have given 50 to all this. Every village in my constituency has been demanded. A village comes, asks for this. Another village comes, asks for this. So before I went for nominations, we decided and agreed with all the villages. Each village should receive 300,000 for buying what they want, not for to share the money. So villages have bought saucepans, others have bought chairs, others have bought plates. They have bought different things of their choice, not of my choice. Every village in Division East constituency received 300,000 shillings from me. That's about 71 million shillings. Additionally, all the persons with a disability were given 300,000 at the village level. We have been supporting village circles. Village circles, there are many groups in the constituency here. All those groups have been able to receive savings support. We have been supporting market vendors. In Erike, the market vendors, we supported them with 2 million shillings. In Ajirikoli, 2 million shillings. Eleko, 2 million shillings. Masindi, 2 million shillings. Lufe, 2 million shillings. Most of the markets, we've been giving them 2 million shillings, 2 million shillings as market vendors. Why are we giving this money? We want to build the capacity of the rural last woman. Why? Because there have been people who come here and give our women 50,000 as a loan or 100,000 as a loan, and they begin to recover that very day the money is given. So we thought this was really belittling the dignity of our people. So what if we put them in groups in the markets and we give them that money and they access it free of charge? They share it amongst themselves. If they choose to operate it as a circle, they can operate it as a circle. So I have had success stories of this market vendors project. where I am giving 2 million shillings, they borrow it amongst themselves. They don't have to go and borrow from a lender somewhere else. So this has worked very well. The ground is very, very happy. All the voters are happy. Most of the voters are very happy. I am sure we are going to retain the flag with, I think this time, with 90%. Is my thinking. 90% we are going to retain the flag with the percentage of about 90%. I want to thank you very much, and I want to wish you very well. I want to appeal to all the participants and stakeholders in this electoral process to ensure that we have a peaceful process, because this electoral process will come and they will go, but they will leave us here. So I want to appeal to people to do civil politics, to do politics of love. The business of hating each other is not good. You should not deface people's posters. I cannot encourage my team to be violent. I cannot encourage my people to deface posters of other candidates. We are going to sell our agenda as we have done before. We are not going to appeal to our supporters to do blackmail, to do things which are not proper. I thank you very much.
I Feta,